Yeah, and we just got my man just made it in the building right now. My man Snapper, looking like a slim bodybuilder now. He done did a transformation and everything.
Yeah,
what's going on, Snapper?
How y'all doing? How you doing?
We're good.
All right. Put your where's his headphones
right
at?
Here, right here.
Grab them headphones so you can kind of hear us, man. Try to stretch him out a little bit. So Snapper is my man Malik Hawkins' manager. He also represent my man Roy Jones. Let everybody know what your role is, man, and make sure you talking in the mic so they can hear you, Snap.
I'm a boxing manager, for Snapper Boxing Manager. Management, I'm the CEO. I have approximately about 10 fighters working along with Roy Jones Jr., which is my partner and my brother. That's pretty much about it.
And let everybody know the history that because everybody they're about to find out who Malik Hawkins is. Malik Hawkins is a beast. Let everybody know who he came up with and where he from. Just give everybody his bio right now.
Well, Malik came up from the streets of Baltimore. Him and Gervonta Tank Davis came up together at the age of I think Tank was 7, coming up under Coach Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, and I believe Malik was like 9.
Okay.
When he came in the gym, and they've been with him ever since. Tank is a champ, IBF, and Malik going up for a title April the 14th for the new MGM Grand in Oxon Hill, Maryland, on Showtime, the co-main event.
Okay.
So everybody.
And we got the highlights, and as you're talking, they watching the highlights of my man Malik right now, working the mitts with Coach Calvin right now. So that was when we covered that fight out there at the D Hotel, man.
Yeah.
So they watching that right now. So you said they used to go to war though, huh? You said him and Tank coming up sparring and everything.
Yeah, they just had to put football helmets on.
And he not joking.
No,
he not joking.
You come out of that gym, Upton Boxing Gym in Baltimore, Pennsylvania Avenue, 1901. I mean, them guys, even the amateurs. You go against Coach Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford, you're going to have to fight. Them guys fighting up there. You got Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
Yeah.
He's doing this
Shout out to Lorenzo, man. Another beast.
Yeah, little Truck. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Them guys, they producing. Them coaches is producing. If they wasn't, like I said, I'd be around a lot of coaches. I mean, I travel all the time, and them guys are really, the proof is in the pudding.
I know that's right. If you don't know Kevin Ford, man, let me tell y'all something, man. You need to hurt yourself because that cat is world renowned, and he does his thing up there. Man,
he love it. He love the amateurs. He like to see. He like to plant the seed and watch it grow.
Gotcha.
Like a lot of them guys I be wanting to sign, and he be like, "No, listen, Snapper, pump your brakes. They ain't tested yet. They ain't ready to come out the coop." And he tell me, they look good in the sparring. He's like, "Nah, they ain't ready."
I got you.
And a lot of them guys, he stopped me from signing, and thank God he did. Man. A lot of them, I seen blew a lot of bubbles after that.
I got you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tie you in with this, Kevin, because with you training at the TMT gym, I'm gonna put you on spot in front of Snapper right now. Now you done seen Tank. How's your relationship with Tank, man?
I had a couple words with Tank a few times. Every time I see him at the gym, I congratulate him on his last fight. I've always been impressed with the kid. I actually seen him on Instagram, a few years ago, and I was like, damn, he knocked some dude out bad. I'm talking about bad, like with a hook. He just crushed the dude and damn near knocked him out the ropes. And then when I seen him come down the day he was supposed to spar with Devin Haney, I didn't get to actually see them spar, but I knew that they sparred, and then I just seen him start to come around more and more, and he was smashing guys, man, in the gym, smashing them.
Yeah, Kirk, are you there, Kirk?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, just making sure. Kevin, so one quick question, man. Don't be biased in front of this man, but how does? Well, you're not working with Tank, but I'm gonna ask the question though. How do you think, since Lomachenko called out Tank, he called out Mikey Garcia, let's just start with Gervonta Tank Davis, man. Is he ready for that? Because when I went to the Mayweather gym, I talked to your boy Marcellus, everybody, and they was like, Marcellus Williams. They said he would wreck Lomachenko. Yeah. I was wondering, that's my boy, but I was wondering, is he ready for a step up like that against Lomachenko? What do you think, Kevin?
Of course he's ready. He's world champ. When you're world champion, you're ready for anything. You got to be ready for anything to get to world championship level. So when you're a world champion, you're ready for everybody around the world. So of course he's ready, man. I mean, you know, he's a young, hungry kid, man. He's a young, hungry lion, man. And that kid, you know, he's a special talent, man. You know, so he's gonna that kid is the type of kid, man. You know, he's gonna find a way. He's gonna get the job done.
Man, y'all selling that one, boy.
No,
I know.
And to add in, I mean, I done seen Tank, you know, many and many a times. In order to beat him, you gotta really knock him unconscious.
Yeah,
you know, I've seen him spar big guys, and he got that same attitude. He believes in his power. Yeah, he don't care who you put him in. That's the one thing I can say about him. And I got even my guys. You know, Tank don't cherry pick. If you put him in the ring with him, you know, he don't care how big, tall, or small. Only thing a lot of guys have a problem with is the understanding his attitude and where he come from, and you know, he's not a well-liked guy, you know, but you know, you got to understand, you know, a lot of where we come from in Baltimore, everybody cross you, you know, but me, you know, being around Roy, and he always tell me, like, Snap, man, you always quick to, you know, your bipolar kick in real quick, but you know, but when you used to being around the atmosphere, and you know, everybody around you dying or in jail, and you was the product of your environment, and you get away from it naturally. You know, I appreciate, you know, being out here in Las Vegas and you know, going out to other cities, and you get the chance to see how people, you know, unify, and everybody is not, you know, cutthroat. You know, Baltimore's one of them cities. As soon as you turn your back, somebody got the hand and, you know, they're shaking your hand and the knife in your back at the same time, all the time.
Is that right?
You know what I mean? So, no disrespect to the city. I love my city, but it is what it is, man. It's dangerous out there. So to see these guys that transition from, from the streets and could have lost their life, you know, by association, being in Baltimore, and see, you know, Tank become a world champion, and see, you know, guys like Malik Hawkins. I had Malik as an amateur. You know, he was 101, you know, 93 wins, 8 losses. And now I got him to 10-0 7 knockouts, get ready to fight for a title. That says a lot. And, you know, every opponent that I have, I shoot them, I shoot them, I trust my coaches. I know them, just like I told you earlier in the conversation, they tell me they're not ready. My guys are ready. You know, if I send them to Coach Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, and they give me that report, they know they had them since they were 7 and 9.
Snap.
So they know him better than anybody.
Snap, you remember what you told me about Malik? You told me he was going to be better than who? You remember what you said?
Earl Spence?
Yeah. I said, whoa, boy, you putting a lot on it,
You know what? Earl was, I take my head off to him. He a beast. Earl is a beast, and I think Earl's 5'9", and he's punching like a super middleweight. So no disrespect, but you know,
of course not.
That's my horse in the race. And right now, in a couple more years, you know, when Earl starts slowing down a little bit, then you know we'll start.
And he ready for 154?
Yeah, I'm not in denial. Malik is, you know, like I talked to Steve Kim a lot. He said, "Man, you believe in Malik? He's your horse on the fast track." I said, once we get that title, I'm going to look into that camera on Showtime and look and say, Steve Kim, you see this horse on the fast track? You're not going to beat this guy. You got to knock these guys out unconscious. I'm telling you.
And Snapper, let everybody know, now Malik Hawkins, he was supposed to fight a real tough Russian undefeated Olympian, right?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Me?
Former,
15-0 with 9 knockouts, or a former Olympian, bronze Olympic medalist, and, you know, to me, you know, I made it public. I think he chickened out. You know, you know, they looked at Malik, and they, you know, it's so funny that Banner Promotions was supposed to sign Malik at one point in time. We were sitting down with him, but they didn't. So Banner has this guy. Once they really realized, because when Roy fought in Delaware, I was there with Roy, and I seen Mark Abram that works with Banner Promotion. And I told him, I said, y'all had a chance to get Malik. Now we're going to tear, you know, the fair office. You know what I mean? So they know we were serious. Malik ain't coming in as no opponent. You know, we coming to take that title. So all of a sudden, you know, he faked. I believe that.
You said he faked it.
Yeah, he's running, and somehow his ankle, you know, bust out. Then they gave us another guy, 18-0, with 11 knockouts. We accepted
from Puerto Rico. Juan Ruiz, right?
Juan Ruiz. All of a sudden, I got something yesterday showing that his knuckle is busted all up. I got it right here. So we got another opponent.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Malik, 21 years, just turned 21 years old, 10-0, and he's running them scared already. Because they know, like, you can't call us out. We're going to fight. We're going to fight.
And while he's looking this up, just letting you guys know, we're going to take another call in a minute, okay, guys? So I appreciate you guys on hold right now. Go ahead, Snap. He got it up.
That's John Ruiz supposed to be his knuckles right here.
This is his hand right here.
Oh, so this is legitimate. But the guy before that from Ukraine.
So this right here, as you guys can see right here, this is his hand right here. Well, see, yeah, there you go. But y'all can barely see it though. But y'all pretty much get the point though. Yes. Matter of fact, we're gonna rotate. I want to get you on camera for a minute, man. So we're gonna go ahead and rotate.